All right, how's it going, everybody? And welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft world. In the last episode, we built up this awesome church slash sacrifice altar, and you guys really seemed to enjoy it. So if you all missed that episode, be sure to check it out after this one. Now, unfortunately, Mr. Pig here has been charged with driving a school bus full of children into a river, and there were no survivors except for him. So, unfortunately, he's gonna have to be executed right now. Any last words, Mr. Pig? Yes, a total scumbag you are. Very nice. As you can see, we got a whole system in place for sacrifices, and I'm just super happy with how it turned out. We're gonna have to do some things back there, expand that out a little bit more. But for now, this place is complete. But yeah, super happy with how it turned out. So let's go back upstairs, and I'll show you guys what we've done in between episodes. So first things first is we have two villagers right here. This is a little villager breeder. Let's go inside and check it out. Nothing too crazy. Just two villagers, and we got some trapdoors right there. So, and then some beds back there. You can't really see, he's kind of blocking it. Okay. Yeah, you can see some beds back there. But once these guys breed, the baby villager tries to go through there, but he just falls down, and he gets transported away. So we got a dispenser full of bread right here and a lever. Let's lock these guys back in. We got a lever right here, and you flip it and dispenses some bread, and then they eat it, and then they start to breed. This is actually a really complicated system, so I think now is actually a great time for a redstone with... No, I'm just kidding, guys. It's just a lever and a line of redstone. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Really simple setup, but it works. And yeah, it's pretty much all we need. So let's go upstairs and... Did you guys hear that? I think it might be nighttime. I think my villagers are dying. I just heard a villager get turned into a zombie. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that, guys. Unfortunate. But now that we got the breeder, it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and sleep, and I will fill you guys in on what we're going to be doing this episode. Alright, so the villager breeder is probably right below us right now. You guys saw that trapdoor. The baby villagers fall down that trapdoor, and there's a water stream that takes them right here, and then there's a bubble column, and they are birthed from this hole. And I don't know, maybe eventually we'll see one of them come up. But yeah, I think in this episode we're going to be not starting, but completing the entire village on this island. So it's going to be a pretty massive undertaking, but I do want to, I guess, make up for the fact that I haven't been uploading very much. So I want to make a lot of progress in this episode. So yeah, let's take a bird's eye view really quick, and I will show you all the plan for the village. Alright everyone, so first thing I want to do while we're up here is to lay out some paths. So we're just going to take some brown colors and make some rough paths of where we want things to be. I want this circle right here to be the town center, where that cobblestone block was, and I think we're going to have a tree right here. Basically going to move this tree right here and make this the new town center. And I just want to divide this place up and like section it off into areas. So I kind of want this area right here with these red squares to be residential, with just houses and everything. You know, we'll just do some basic villager houses, sort of like this one right here, but just make them a little bit different. And I kind of want like this area of the village to be residential, and then we can take another color and kind of want these areas right here where we already have the stables and the butcher shop to be more like commercial. So we can have shops right here, villager profession houses, stuff like that. We can have a couple over here too. A bunch of buildings, and then I also want to have a bridge right here. So we'll have a bridge going over that way, over the river. And then what we can also do is get some paths in this area. We can finish this path right here. And this will be our lower income, lower class poverty area. And then up here, I kind of want to do maybe a church or something. Maybe a church, not a big church, but maybe like just a small chapel. And we'll have a path going up here because we have a really nice cliff right here that overlooks the plains. I think it's really cool. We can maybe put like a chapel right here, some sort of monument. And then we'll also have to build this cliff up right here because it looks kind of weird. And yeah, we'll have to do some terraforming and just build that cliff up right there. And then I think there's also this area back here, and I'm not sure what I want to do with that yet, but I'm just thinking maybe we could do some more residential houses back here, or maybe this could be like a fishing fishing hamlet or so. And yeah, just have a bunch of fishers over here. And yeah, I think that's a good plan for us. So let's hop back into Minecraft and I'll get building. All right, everybody. So the residential parts of the village is now completed, at least just the buildings. And I really love this angle to view the village from. All the different heights of the roofs, all the chimneys you can see. I think it looks really cool from over here. But I think right now we're going to, well, everything's done like structure-wise, but now I want to focus on interiors and making this village look a little bit more lived in. As you can see, we got some barrels and some crates over here, like a little alleyway. And yeah, I mean, all the houses are done except for the interior, so that's what I kind of want to focus on right now. So I think we're gonna start off with this one right here. As you can see, I have most of it started. This is gonna be our beetroot guy. We got some crates of beetroot, got some raised garden beds with some beetroots growing into it, and yeah, I think this is like where we're going to be storing all of our beetroot, and that's what I kind of want to do for each one of these houses. So that, like, maybe this house will be pumpkins, this house could be like flowers, this house could be melons, something like that, where we basically have a house for each one of the foods that we could store. And then we'll have another, I think I'm going to build like a storage house for all the other stuff, like cobblestone, building blocks, stuff like that. Not sure where yet, but that'll probably be in the next episode. But for right now, I want to do one of these interiors with you. So I have a bunch of things right here. And yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is I want to section this place off a little bit to make two different rooms. So we'll have a wall right here. And that'll divide this place into, I think we're gonna have a bedroom right here, and then maybe like a workshop right here. So let's grab that. Let's grab a bed, a smoker. We'll do, yeah, recipe book. So I'm thinking something like this, where we have a smoker right here. This could kind of be the chimney, because we have the chimney right there. And it's kind of too small to put like an actual fireplace in here, so I think that'll be good for us. And then we can have chiseled bookshelf right there with recipe book in there. Very cool. And then we'll have to, oh yeah, we want to close that off right there. So that's the bedroom. We'll probably add some more things in here later. But let's get some spruce stairs. Let's grab all this stuff. And then we can start on the workshop area. Alright, so let's get a big table right here. Put that in right there. And then we can have a lever. That kind of symbolizes a knife. And we can put item frame right here, item frame, some red dye, and some beetroot. Let's change how these look real quick. And it's kind of like, oh wait, let's grab the invisible item frames. It's kind of like beetroot on this side, and then cut up beetroot on this side. I think it looks pretty cool. Invisible, perfect. Very nice. And then we can, what we could do, let's grab a cutting board, sorta. Oh, it doesn't work. Wait, doesn't this work though? Maybe you can only do it with like real item frames. There. Yeah, but then it kind of like shows up. What if we do birch instead? Let's see if we have any birch. Alright guys, we did have a birch in there, so we got a birch cutting board. Let's do item frame, red dye, and birch. And can we, yes we can. Oh, what the hell. There we go. It still kind of glitches out a little bit, but should be fine. But yeah, it's like our cutting station. And then maybe we can put, I don't have any right now. Maybe we can put another one of these, like right here. But we can also spruce this place up. Get some barrels and some chests in here. And trapdoors. We can put chest up here. Can be opened. And then maybe we can put some more chests up here. Alright guys, I think this will look pretty cool. So let's get the campfire, cauldron, and chain out. And I changed up the walls a little bit. I made the bedroom a little bit more compact. And I brought out this wall a little bit. The reason for that is I want to put a cauldron right here. And have it symbolize where this is like where the soup's made. Because you know we have beetroot soup. And this is like, because we use beetroot soup in the chapel down there. So this could be where, you know, the beetroot soup is made, and then we could have a place to store it in the village. So, and I keep pressing this trapdoor, and it's ruining everything. So, yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. Unfortunately, there's not a way to get, like, red water in here. I wish there was, but, I mean, maybe we could just put some regular water in there. But for now, there's one more decoration I want to do. And I'm sure you guys have seen this before, but I want to make a little wheelbarrow. So these are pretty simple. Like I said, I'm sure you guys have seen them everywhere, but look, we got a little wheelbarrow. Very nice. And we can get some compostable things. Can we do leaves? Excuse me. Excuse me. There we go. Okay, we can do leaves. We can fill this up. Whoops. Let's try again. Dude, I keep messing it up.
I want the last stage. Why does it not work? Whatever. That's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the beetroot guy. Once again, like there's some things I want to do right here. It's a little empty. Maybe we can put some bookshelves or some more storage in here. But yeah. As for that, I think this is done. So I'm gonna do basically the same thing for all these other houses, and I'm gonna do it in a little time lapse or montage for you guys. So definitely stay tuned for that, and yeah, I will see you guys once these are all done. All right, everybody. So I've been working on this residential district for the village for about 5 days now, and I think it's at a point where we can call it completed. So I'm gonna turn around and I'll show you guys the probably my favorite view of the village right here. It's over the water line, and we got this little like stone pier, and I think it looks super cool. We got that archway right there. And yeah, it gives you a really cool look of the village. And it looks pretty good if you go like up on the hill too. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, guys, I'm really happy with how this turned out. So let's cross the river and I'll give you guys a tour of all the houses. All right, so this one is the main building that we've been using ever since we got here, just the storage room. Once I move out of here and get a bigger storage room, because it's getting kind of cramped in here. Not cramped as in space-wise, but as in chest-wise. Can't really fit many things in here. Like, look at that. But yeah, we're gonna have to move out of here soon. So once we do, I'm not sure what kind of building I'm gonna make this. It's gonna be another one of these, but yeah, I'm not sure about it yet. So leave some ideas in the comments below if you guys have any ideas. But let's move on to the first house that we did. This is the flower house, or the stuff that grows house. So I pretty much have everything that grows in here, like anything that you can plant on the ground. So this is where I keep all my saplings, a bunch of moss in here. We keep all of our pots in here and bricks. Leaves are in here too, and we got flowers in here also. And I'm really happy with how this one turned out. I just love all the green and all the hanging plants. Got glowberries for lights. And yeah, out front we have some potted plants and some minecarts. Kind of looks like some flower displays or plant displays. We got a cat in a boat. You shouldn't be there. Get out of there. But yeah, we got some boats out here holding some plants. It's pretty simple. You just put a boat down and just put it in there. Gotta line it up. And I messed that up pretty bad. Oh, we can actually push it, so yeah, it works out. But then we have a bunch of flowers on display right here, and I'm super happy with how this turned out. We got some blue and red flowers right here. Where I live, if you have like there's like pot stores everywhere, like ceramic pots, and they have like all their pots out for display, kind of like this, kind of how it looks right here. And that's kind of my inspiration for this part of the build. And yeah, we just got a bunch of pots, bunch of flowers on display, and I think it looks super cool, especially with the red and the blue. Really like how it looks. It's got to be one of my favorite builds of the village. All right, next up, I think we're going to go ahead and take a look at this house right here. So this is the nether plant house. As you can see, we have a bunch of nether plants out on the outside, and it's looking really cool, kind of like the nether is spreading out of this house. And if we go inside, all the interiors for all these houses are pretty similar, except for that one. But yeah, they're all pretty similar, all like the same decorations. We got a bunch of storage in here just for the blue plants, some storage for the red plants. But if we go downstairs, we have a little secret laboratory in here. Maybe the villager that lives in here is growing some nether plants, experimenting with it, and it's starting to spread. So yeah, we got some cool shells right here, some nether plants, and yeah, I really like how this turns out. It makes this build have a little bit of a story to it. It's kind of like the experiments are going wrong, and the plants are like spreading out uncontrollably. And yeah, I think it looks really cool. That's something I tried to do a lot in these builds. It's kind of signify what these builds store. So obviously we have the flowers out here, the nether plants out here. Flowers are stored in here, nether plants are stored in here. And that's just something I tried to do everywhere. All right, next up we have a completely normal house. This guy's living here. This is composter right here. Completely normal, pretty similar to the last build. Got some flower pots, some lights, some bookshelves, some storage for who knows what. But yeah, simple house, pretty small. But yeah, I didn't really have anything to put in here, so yeah, just a normal house. So now, let's go ahead and check out this one. This is the cactus house. As you can see, we got a potted cactus right here. Pretty plain, actually. I'd like to plant some cactus around here somewhere. But it's kind of cramped, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. We might have to adjust some things. But yeah, this is the cactus house. We got some storage right here. And down here is where we collect our cactus. Ooh, 6 of them. Very nice, very nice. Let's throw a couple in here. And yeah, this is the bedroom. Got some potted cacti. Very nice. Pretty similar, once again, to everything. I want to put one right here, kind of like a cactus drying rack. And I will show you the farm right now. If we just go down here through the scaffolding, we have a cactus farm. It's pretty ugly in here, and it's not very large or efficient. So I kind of want to, I think I'm going to tear all this out and make a new one that's a little bit more efficient. Like right now, it's just hoppers into an item elevator that goes up into that chest. I mean, it gets the job done, but I'd like a little bit more. I'd like a little bit more efficiency. So yeah, probably gonna tear that out and do a new one. But for now, it works. But yeah, that's pretty much the cactus house. All right, next up is the beetroot house. So I know I already showed you guys how I decorated the inside of this. So pretty much the only new things I did was add some beetroot outside. These are supposed to be pots of beetroot or crates of beetroot. Yeah, everything's the same out here. And yeah, very nice, very nice. I'll show you guys the inside real quick, just one more time. Got some cool decorations. I filled out this part. I just put like a chair and a table right here. And his hat, very nice. And yeah, the books right here. And if you take the book out and read it, beetroot soup, very nice. Great ingredients. Mix all ingredients together. Instructions are perfect, but we have a second page. The butcher has been acting strange lately, disappearing for days at a time. Something is going on. Very mysterious. So, yeah, there's these. I'm going to put chiseled bookshelves all around the world, and they should lead you to secret locations, because I want to do a lot of secret locations like we did in the butcher shop. And yeah, if you look for chiseled bookshelves, there should be some clues to where to find them around the world. So yeah, pretty cool. Same setup in here. So let's move on. All right, guys, next up we have the pumpkin house. So let's go inside and check it out. As you can see, we have a like pumpkin processing area. Got like a knife right here, some pumpkins, and a smoker right here, and some pumpkin pie. And this is where you make your pumpkin pies. Pretty nice. Got some pumpkin storage right here, a closet right here for some more storage. Upstairs, we have another bedroom. Pretty simple right here. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And then even more downstairs. Actually, let's go around the outside. All right, so downstairs, as you can see, we have like this little overhang right here, and if we go underneath it downstairs, we have our main pumpkin storage. Very nice. Got some crates of pumpkin, a bunch of pumpkins stacked up, and then if we go down here into this chest, we have our pumpkin collection area. So if we go through this door right here, we have our pumpkin farm. And it's pretty simple, pretty small, but it does the job. Like, I don't really need more pumpkin than this. I think the only real use I have for it is trading with villagers. So, yeah, nothing too crazy needed. But yeah, it's really nice in here, really pretty, unlike the cactus farm. So, ooh, look at that, guys. Very nice. And we got another cactus, or another pumpkin. But yeah, that's how it works. Pumpkins grow. Observers observe the pumpkin, or the stem actually, and then it breaks it. And we got hoppers under it to feed into that chest. So yeah, pretty simple. And we have a similar farm to that in the melon house, which I believe it's the one after this one. But let's go ahead and sleep real quick, and then I will show you guys the next house. What was that? Who's throwing tridents at me? Look at this guy. Can we get a trident, maybe? Look at this guy. Oh, that does a lot of damage. Nice. I don't have any armor on. I had to look good for the video. Where's my sword? Where's my looting sword? Okay. Where's my looting sword? Oh, there it is. Alright, you're dead, bud. You missed. Oh, you missed again. Trident? I don't think I got one. Oh well. Alright, you guys. Now we are on to the apple house. This is where I'm going to be storing all my apples and the golden apples, if I ever get any. But yeah, got some apples in here. Very nice. The interior, I mean, pretty simple, just some storage. It's just supposed to be crates of apples. I mean, Netherrack's kind of circular, so it kind of looks like apples, but... And, like, the color's, like, a little bit desaturated, I would say. But I think it works. I think it kind of sells it. But outdoors, actually, let's go bedroom first. We got more storage in here. Bedroom right here, red bed for apples. Got a nice painting here. And yeah, outdoors, we have an apple tree though. And I think this looks pretty cool. I used some berry bushes up here to kind of look like apples, but they are like a little small. So it kind of doesn't work, but it also kind of works. And then we also have the pink or the azalea flowers. And if you guys have ever seen apple trees in real life, their flowers are kind of like this white pink sort of color. So I put some azalea, flowering azalea leaves in there to kind of symbolize the apple flowers. And I think it looks really cool. Simple tree, nothing too crazy. But yeah, I think it looks pretty nice. All right, if we walk up these stairs right next to the apple and pumpkin house, we have the melon house. This one's really cool. It's actually pretty similar to the pumpkin house. You guys will see that in just a second, but we have some melons outside just to signify that, yes, indeed, this is the melon house. So let's go ahead and inside. And we got a bed in here, or the bedroom. Pretty simple, pretty similar to everything else. Some storage right here, and some melons. A little melon cutting table. Got a knife right here. Some melons, melon slices. Got some more storage. Then we have this overhang right here that looks down into the basement. The pumpkin farm has the same thing, or the pumpkin house has the same thing. I don't think I showed it off very well though. But yeah, they both have this overhang into the basement, and I think it looks really cool. Just gives the architecture some more interest. But out here we have another balcony that overlooks the sea, and yeah, I think it looks super cool. It also overlooks the wheat field, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. So let's go ahead, go through here, and then we'll check out the pier and the melon farm. So all we have to do is walk down here, past these two houses, and then we're on the pier. I like these overhangs too. Just give some more interest to this otherwise just really gray area. But yeah, looking very nice. If we go through this door right here, we are in the melon farm. So similar thing to the pumpkin farm. We got our melon collection right here. And yeah, a bunch of melons. And through this door, we have our melon farm. And yeah, same exact thing to the pumpkin farm, but instead of pumpkin sprouts, they're melons. So I don't know how this is hydrated actually, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, next up, I just want to show you guys this pier really quick. I think it looks super nice. There's definitely some more decorations I want to do. I want to blend this into this part a little bit better. I'm not really sure how to do it yet, but something will come. But yeah, it's kind of a weird transition from like a pier into like an apple tree. So I'll have to figure something out, but otherwise, I'm really happy with how this whole thing turned out. We have an entrance to the apple house right here. And we also have like a little, I don't even know what you would call this, but a little water thing right here. And it just adds some more interest to the build. It used to just be grass that came all the way down here, but I dug it out and I think it looks pretty nice. Maybe this is like where the sewer leads out into the sea. And maybe eventually we'll break one of those iron bars and like have a secret area in there. I think that'd be pretty cool. But that's it for the pier. Let's go ahead and check out the sugarcane house next. All right, everyone. Next up is the sugarcane house, and I think this has to be one of my favorite ones. I just love all the color that's on the outside. We have a bunch of bamboo growing, a bunch of sugarcane growing. And we also have these bamboo planks that are tied up and ready to be shipped out wherever they need to go. And yeah, just add some nice little detail to the whole build. Got some pots of bamboo. Now let's take a look on the inside. We have this bamboo tying station right here, just to get all of these bamboo in their bundles. Got some storage right here for the blocks. Storage right here for all the bamboo. Yeah, looking pretty nice. We got some more storage in here. I use these propagules because they kind of look like mini bamboos. I think it looks pretty nice. It's just another thing to use instead of all bamboo. Got a bedroom right here. And some more storage back here. And like these are supposed to be like bamboo that are falling on the floor. You guys will see that a lot in on the flooring design. There's some right here too. But this is really cool. I love this outdoors area where we have all the bamboo being farmed right here, all the sugar cane too, and we have these drying racks of bamboo. So yeah, there's a bunch of blocks of bamboo kind of drying, and then they turn from this into this. So I know like you don't really have to cook them in a furnace to turn them into this. You just have to craft them. But I think it's just a unique kind of way to, just a unique decoration pretty much. But yeah, we got a bunch of bamboo and sugarcane growing out here. Really loving how this place looks. A lot of these are waterlogged slabs, so you can get the sugarcane to grow without any water sources visible. And yeah, just cool little backyard area. Lots of green, and yeah, really like how this looks. Next up, we're going to take a look at the mushroom house. Got a bunch of mushrooms growing out here. I think it looks super cool. We got like a crate. This is mud, this is packed mud, but it kind of looks like brown mushrooms, like a crate of brown mushrooms. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Got a big mushroom right there. Another one back here. And yeah, let's go inside. Same thing for the bedroom. Just a bunch of potted mushrooms, looking pretty snazzy. Got some storage right here. Brown mushrooms in here, red mushrooms in there. And we got like a little kitchen area kind of. Maybe they make mushroom stew here. Yeah, more storage. And then back here is where they grow the mushrooms. So if you guys have ever seen like mushroom growing houses, they kind of have like, this is like where they grow them. They grow them in like these climate controlled, no windows. They're like big refrigerators, or they're like big closets pretty much. And yeah, super controlled conditions. And they grow them on these storage racks too. So that's kind of what I was emulating with this. We got some big mushrooms right here, some smaller ones. And yeah, really love how this place looks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We got shroom lights for lights too. I thought it was kind of fitting. But yeah, that's about it for this house. All right, next up we have the potato house. As you guys can see, we got a bunch of potatoes growing outside right here. Empty crate right here. I'd like to fill that up eventually. We got a stuck villager right there. Unfortunate. But yeah, let's go inside, check it out. As you can see, I use these gold blocks to kind of signify a bunch of potatoes. They're a little bit saturated. Kind of like that same problem we had with the apples. The colors don't really match up, but I think it kind of works. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, we got a bunch of storage in here for some potatoes. Where are they at? There they are. Bunch of potatoes in here. Some tools right here. And bedroom right here. Yellow bed for the potatoes. Of course, a little potato picture right there. And outdoors, we have a potato farm. Got another wheelbarrow right here. And yeah, some rows of potatoes growing. I think this looks really cool too. Got some more crates of potatoes, some more storage out here. And yeah, just really liking how this looks. So if we leave the potato house and we go up these stairs, we are now at the carrot house. Pretty similar theming to what we have over here. We got some carrots growing outdoors, crates of carrots, aka orange wool. But I think this matches up perfectly to the carrots, so I think it works really well. But yeah, indoors, pretty much the same thing as before. We got some carrot storage in here. Yep, bunch of carrots, some crates, some more tools. Then bedroom's a little bit bigger. Of course, we have the orange bed for the carrots. Some carrot cutting places. And then outdoors, pretty similar to the potato field. Got a carrot field right here. Bunch of crates, bunch of storage. This one's half full, or quarter full. An eighth full, I think, actually. I think carpets are like an eighth of a block. But yeah, I really love how these like three gardens look together. They're kind of like terraced. So yeah, if you go up here, they kind of look, you got one layer, goes down a block to another layer, and goes down 2 blocks to this layer. And together, I think they all look very nice. I don't know if I mentioned this area yet, but this is kind of like a gathering place for all the villagers. It's like a little park right here. You can just sit down, have a great conversation with everyone, sit on your bench, chill out, and relax. I think I showed this before, but just another cool little nook for you to explore while you're exploring the city. But I think that's it for the entire village. That's all the houses that I built. And yeah, let's actually go into F1 and just take a little walk around the village. Get super immersed. And yeah, just really love how this whole project has been turning out so far. Really cool. Oh, you know what? I never showed you guys the sugarcane farm. So if we go this way, across from the pier, we have this door right here. And we have our sugarcane farm. This place is a lot more, like, I guess, damp. A lot more wet in here. We got some puddles of water. And we have, like, waterlogged slabs up here. So they're kind of dripping down. And just add some more cool movement into the build. Got some sugarcane and some bamboo growing in the corners. Some more storage back here. Blocks of bamboo. And then this is where we collect everything. Got a bunch of bamboo right there. Decent amount of sugarcane. And yeah, let's take a look at the farm. Pretty simple stuff. Just some observers looking at when the bamboo grows. It is not lossless for bamboo, But I mean, you guys saw we have so much. Like it doesn't really matter. Like I can deal with missing a few pieces. Same thing over here on the sugarcane side, except this is not lossless at all. And yeah, we get some pretty good rates. If we want, we can expand this way if we ever need more of any of these. But yeah, pretty simple. Let me show you guys the redstone for this. I think so. This is a design from from Ethos Labs' newest Hermitcraft video. Let's see. Yeah, so we have observers looking at the third block above the plant. Got some blocks behind it, and then you alternate activator and powered rails to bud update the pistons. So this way, the pistons only extend, like the whole row doesn't extend. It only extends on the block that the observer's above. So that just makes the farm a little bit quieter, and you don't have a whole row of, I think this is like 12 pistons extending all at one time. And yeah, it just helps the noise, and yeah, pretty nice. Let's cover this back up, and we will take a tour of the rest of the build. All right, so this is where we left off before I took us on that little detour. But yeah, super happy with how this whole build has been turning out so far. Really loving like the houses, all the details on the outside. Very cool, very nice. Here's this water feature from this side. Very cool. And yeah, super stoked with how this has turned out. And yeah, that's about it. Let's take a view from up here, see how it looks. I haven't seen this place from the sky yet, but I'm thinking it's gonna look pretty sweet. Yeah, look at that. I don't know, guys. I'm really happy with how this turned out. Look at that sunset. Very beautiful. But I want to talk to you guys really quick. I know I said I was going to finish this build in this episode, but that's not going to happen, especially with all the detail that I've been putting into these houses. Like I said in the beginning, I spent about 5 days on this, and it's been like 4 months since I uploaded a video, just because of school and being busy with that. So I want to apologize for that, for the lack of uploads, but thank you guys for sticking with me if you guys are watching this video. Means a lot. Hopefully I can continue to upload videos for you guys and you guys still enjoy them. But yeah. With that, I think we are done for this episode. Thank you guys all for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay tuned for the next one. There's something else I wanted to say. I can't think of it right now. Oh yeah, leave a comment on which house is your favorite. For me, it's got to be the flower house or the sugarcane house. I don't know. They're both really cool. I can't really pick between them. But yeah, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and sleep and then go mining because doing all these builds has completely drained all my resources. So yeah, I'm a hunker down and do all that and look forward to a new episode, hopefully sooner than it has been between the last two. So yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Once again, appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.